Hello, Tansi, Tanshi, Anine, Homitakapape, bonjour. I'm Anne Mann, Chancellor of the University of Manitoba. As Chancellor, it's my pleasure to welcome you and officially open this session of the 141st Annual Spring Convocation. I want to acknowledge that the University of Manitoba is located on the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and on the homeland of the Métis Nation. We respect the treaties made on these territories. We acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to moving forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. Today, we honor graduating students from the Faculty of Graduate Studies, the Faculty of Education, the College of Nursing, the College of Pharmacy, the Dr. Gerald Nisnik College of Dentistry, the Max Rady College of Medicine, the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences, the School of Dental Hygiene, the College of Rehabilitation Sciences, the Faculty of Kinesiology and Recreation Management, the Des Hôtels Faculty of Music, and the Faculty of Social Work. Convocation is a very special opportunity to celebrate the academic achievements of our graduating students. I've been thinking a lot about our University of Manitoba community and students during the pandemic. I know the winter term was really challenging for everyone, and I want to congratulate you for your perseverance and thank all the faculty and staff of the university who worked so diligently and creatively to support your learning. 2020 is a most unusual year in all of our lives. It is wonderful that the university has created a way for us to acknowledge our graduates despite not being able to celebrate face-to-face. Regardless of the changes to Convocation, you have earned this moment, and absolutely nothing can take your graduation away from you. Last year was my first year as Chancellor, and the Convocations were a highlight for me. I enjoyed the graduates' excitement and the connection that was possible from shaking hands and sharing the special moment together on the platform. Last year, I started the practice of unexpectedly joining family photos after Convocation. It was so much fun, and it brought me great joy to have the opportunity to connect with some of our wonderful U of M graduates and their families. I'd like to acknowledge the award winners who this year will not get their moment on our platform or receive our applause. I recently had the privilege of contacting each gold medal recipient to congratulate them. It was a bonus to have the chance to chat with each one personally. We recognize your hard work and your academic excellence. I also want to acknowledge our graduates' loved ones and supporters who are celebrating with us today. There is always some really loud cheering during Convocation, which I know will be happening online around the world today. I bet I'll almost be able to hear it. This is the first time in 70 years that the university has been unable to hold Convocation in person. In 1950, a major flood prevented our community from meeting. We were resilient then and are resilient now. Like those graduates in 1950, the graduates of 2020 join our alumni community of over 142,000 around the world, a community who shares the best of the University of Manitoba spirit wherever they go. Although the pandemic has created unwanted change, disruption is an opportunity. I believe that there is the possibility for good in all things. We grow when we leave our comfort zone, and we are all definitely outside of our comfort zones right now. As my friend Sheila Rogers said to me, this pandemic isn't a bump in the road, it is the road. But this pandemic does not have to define us. And so I ask, graduates, what does define you? Your life experiences, memorable people, but most important among these things will be your attitude. The pandemic has been a time to develop patience and perseverance, but can it also be a time of reflecting and visioning of what you want in your lives and why? What is most meaningful in your life? What are you capable of? I guarantee that you are capable of more than you realize. There is a reserve of strength that you can tap into when you have to. I think we're in that mode right now. You have reached deep within yourselves to get to this day. You have also likely reached out to others, both to lend support and to receive it. Always remember how good that feels. At this time in history, what is your duty to yourself and to society? Activist Vandana Shiva says, "Hope is a duty." Let us act with hope. That can take the form of giving sincere encouragement, staying positive for others and ourselves, and caring for our greater community. Let us remain open to the idea of possibility, of working together, all people, all disciplines, all communities, all races, since diversity will only strengthen our society. We need to work together now more than ever. I encourage us all to exercise our highest degree of hope right now. It is now my pleasure to call upon Vanessa Lilly to offer an honor song, followed by Nick Niebuhr, who will sing O Canada. Afterwards, we will hear from your deans and then President and Vice Chancellor David Barnard, who will share a few words before I join you again to officially confer your degrees upon you. I want to acknowledge that this spring convocation marks the last for President David Barnard after 12 years of distinguished leadership to the University of Manitoba. On behalf of all of us, I want to thank you, David, for your contributions and dedication to our university. Congratulations again, graduates. Enjoy your moment. I look forward to a time when we can all be together in person to celebrate your accomplishments.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land, glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Good morning, Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, guests, and graduates. My name is Louise Simard, and I am the Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies at the University of Manitoba. I am honored to share this special day with you, and while this is not the celebration you had expected, it is nonetheless a celebration. This event honors graduate students from the disciplines of Applied Health Sciences, Community Health Sciences, Dentistry, Disability Studies, Education, Family Social Science, Interdisciplinary, Kinesiology and Recreation, Music, Nursing, Occupational Therapy, Pharmacy, Physical Therapy, Physician's Assistant Studies, Population Health, Public Health, Rehabilitation Sciences, Social Work, and Social Work Indigenous Knowledge. You are receiving one of the highest degrees awarded by the University of Manitoba. Your degree is the culmination of many years of study that was likely marked by many peaks and valleys. You continuously pushed yourself beyond the limits you thought possible, and on this day, you have reached the summit. Take pride in your accomplishment. You have no doubt acquired skills and experiences that will serve you well in your chosen discipline. Remember that you did not achieve this alone. Please take the time to thank the people in your life who supported you while realizing this goal. On behalf of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, we are proud to share this significant milestone in your life's journey, and we wish you success, health, and happiness in your future endeavors. With a message for our graduates from the Faculty of Education, I'd like to welcome Dean David Manzik.
Thank you, Dean Simard. Hello, my name is David Manzik, and I've had the privilege of being the Dean in the Faculty of Education for the past 8 years. Whether you are graduating with a B.Ed, a Post-Baccalaureate of Education, and Masters of Education, or PhD, I want to take a few seconds today to congratulate you on your achievement. Normally, I would do so in person at Convocation, but for obvious reasons, that won't be the case this year. I'm sure that when the decision was made to go virtual, you may have been disappointed, but I'm also sure that you understand the circumstances. Like me, you've probably found the past few months challenging. However, the challenges of our current situation shouldn't in any way diminish the hard work and commitment that you've all demonstrated in meeting your degree or diploma requirements. Achieving what you've achieved hasn't come without a lot of sacrifice and a lot of dedication. I'm sure that there are probably many things you had to put on the back burner to get to where you are today. However, I'm convinced that the self-discipline and the intellectual and pedagogical skills that you've developed over the past few years will stand you in good stead in the future. Like you, I've been giving a lot of thought to what life for us as educators will be like in the post-COVID era, and I don't know about you, but I have a lot more questions than answers. For example, I wonder, how will teaching and learning be permanently affected by what we are experiencing today? I also wonder how we'll be able to respond to the widening gap between those students who have access and supports and those who don't. I also wonder about how workplaces will change as a result of people having to work remotely for the past few months, and what effect that will have on a profession that's always valued the face-to-face experience. These are just a few of the questions that we'll be collectively grappling with for years to come, and I know that you'll be up for the challenge. So take a breath, sit back, and feel a moment of pride because what you've achieved is significant and the skills you have learned will certainly be needed as we all adjust to this new normal. On behalf of all my colleagues, I want to congratulate you again as new alumni members. I hope that you will always think of the U of M and particularly the Faculty of Education as your academic home. Keep safe, stay well, and I hope we'll meet up soon. Now with a message for our graduates from the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences, I'd like to welcome Dean Brian Postal.
Thank you, Dean Manzik. Congratulations to all Rady faculty graduates in dentistry, dental hygiene, medicine, nursing, and pharmacy, and to your family and friends who supported you through what you now know to have been a strenuous educational program. We all know that at times you felt that it would never end, and when you look back now, it will appear to you to have gone by in a blink. You're entering a new phase of your education or career, which does bring more responsibility and accountability, and of course some new uncertainties and anxieties as you enter these roles in your professions. Let me reassure you that you're well prepared for your roles, where you can serve a community and its needs for many years to come. But be clear, health professions are about service to others, a service that will bring you enormous satisfaction if you bring your competency, your empathy, and respect for those that you serve. The world has intruded on your final year of education as attested to by this virtual convocation. In a period of less than 6 months, an emerging virus has upended our health, economic, and social systems and forced a degree of separation with which we all struggle. In a remarkable way, we have all adapted. You have shown resilience, and we have learned to cope. You have witnessed your future colleagues exercise a duty of care through very stressful environments, and many, in fact, have succumbed to the very virus that they've been treating in others. This duty of care is a hallmark of our professions, of which we should all be proud. Many of you exercise this duty through volunteering during the COVID crisis to support your colleagues in clinical settings where they needed help. We are most grateful for your contributions. The resilience you have shown will need to be ongoing. You will be facing this pandemic and its consequences for many years to come. Indeed, it is changing what we do and how we do it. You will have to adapt to new norms of practice that will continue to evolve and change, with areas like virtual care entering our lexicon of activities going forward. The second intrusion, of course, is also a long-standing one. The death and murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis has once again rekindled our understanding and response to the malignant effects of racism in our world. This is not a new phenomenon, but it does engender both expressions of anger and hope that this time it will be different. Our country is not immune. We have ample experience in Canada with anti-Black racism, anti-Indigenous racism, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, gender discrimination, as well as discrimination based on sexuality. We see and will continue to see the effects of all forms of discrimination on the social and economic well-being of our community. This nearly always translates into ill health effects and increases in morbidity and mortality, which we then deal with within the health system. Indeed, as professionals, we bear particular witness to these impacts. That makes it incumbent on each of us to stand up and condemn all forms of discrimination and racism. It is a professional responsibility, part of our duty to care, and an explicit component of the oath that we take to humanity upon entering our professions. You're now launched. It's an exciting and challenging time. I have no doubt that you will rise to it. Work hard, find balance, laugh a lot, and congratulations. At today's convocation, we are also celebrating graduates from the Faculty of Kinesiology and Recreation Management. Here to bring greetings to them is Dean Douglas Brown.
Good afternoon. I'm Douglas Brown, the Dean of the Faculty of Kinesiology and Recreation Management. I'm so pleased for all of the students in the graduating classes of 2020. You've shown resilience and commitment to completing your degrees under extraordinary and often challenging circumstances. I also want to acknowledge the resilience and commitment that your professors and support staff in the faculty have demonstrated. Although this last term presented unprecedented challenges and stress, I hope you will be able to reflect back on your entire University of Manitoba experience with fondness and pride. The COVID-19 pandemic demanded that we implement severe social distancing practices that meant learning and working from the isolation of our homes. Living through this experience has allowed me to reflect on some of the things that we take for granted that makes our faculty so special. I recognize more than ever how fortunate we are to be a faculty that studies how to make lives better through positive activities such as sport, recreation, physical activity, leisure, and tourism. I've also recognized how dependent some of these positive activities are on the access to specialized places and spaces. Regardless of your degree, a common theme that permeates all of your studies is health and wellness. I'm not just talking about physical or biological health. Some of you study how recreation impacts the well-being of individuals and builds cohesive communities. From the study of physical education, you appreciate that lifelong physical activity improves biological health and overall quality of life. Leisure and tourism studies has taught you that a healthy tourism sector enriches individuals' lived experiences and brings many social and economic benefits to communities. Kinesiologists understand the correlation between regular physical activity and the prevention of chronic diseases, positive mental health, and socialization patterns. And athletic therapy students learn the skills to help athletes avoid injury and return to the field of sport safely if they have been injured. The knowledge and skills that you have acquired will no doubt allow you to make positive impacts in society as you move through your professional lives. As you enter the next phase of your life, you will also be equipped with a sense of social justice, a core value in the Faculty of Kinesiology and Recreation Management. I know that you appreciate that access to programs and spaces that support health and wellness are not equally accessible to all members of society. As you leave the University of Manitoba to impact this world, please find ways to level the playing field, be generous with your knowledge and skills, and through your professional practice, embody the value of inclusion. The Faculty of Kinesiology and Recreation Management is a close-knit community. Our cohesive and supportive environment does not exist solely for the students. Rather, this affirming learning and working environment exists because of you, the students. You bring energy and enthusiasm to the faculty that pulls us all together for a common cause. So I thank you for that and wish you as much success, health, and wellness as possible as you pursue your next goals. And please keep in touch. I'd now like to introduce Ed Jurkowski, Dean of the Des Hôtels Faculty of Music, to say a few words to graduates.
Thank you, Dean Brown. To our Des Hôtels Faculty of Music 2020 graduates, before you had even stepped into the Des Hôtels Faculty of Music, you had already proven that you were capable of the challenge of university. You have always been hardworking, dedicated, and talented. Now, after years of daily challenges, practice, and study, you have polished your craft to perfection, and you are ready to thrill the world. You are now faced with a new challenge of a world that looks very different than it did just a few months ago. We were saddened to have to cancel your final ensemble performances, recitals, and juries. However, musicians have always been a scrappy and creative lot, and almost immediately you showed all of us that you could adapt wonderfully. From shifting your canceled performances to online venues, to showing up at hospitals to entertain frontline workers, you continue to inspire and delight us in so many innovative ways. Through all of this, music has once again revealed itself to be a force that helps us cope, rise, and overcome. It will always be an essential part of life. The beautiful contributions you make on a daily basis improve the world and remind us of our shared humanity. We are incredibly proud of you. It may take some time, but remember, concert venues will open again, audiences will assemble, and the curtains will rise. When they do, you will be front and center, ready for the spotlight, and prepared for the unknown in ways that none before you have experienced. This is not the finale, it is only an intermission. The show goes on, always, and you have only just begun. We wait with great anticipation to see and hear what you do next, and we will be the first to give you a standing ovation. On behalf of the entire Desautels Faculty of Music, congratulations. Now, with a message for our graduates from the Faculty of Social Work, I'd like to welcome Dean Michael Yellowbird.
Thank you, Dean Jerkowski. Dear graduates, I offer my deepest and most humble congratulations on your important achievement. I am so proud of each and every one of you and impressed by the effort, hard work, and sacrifices that you have made to bring you to this moment. Your journey may not have been easy, but it's important to remember what you have gained. You have acquired experiences that have filled you with a deep sense of innovation, resilience, courage, and hope. All the things you will use to make the world a better, more secure, and just place. You have accomplished so much in such a short period of time, and all of us in the Faculty of Social Work are so proud to be part of your graduation. We are pained that we cannot be with you today, but please know we are celebrating you from afar. Thank you. To deliver his address to graduates, I'd like to welcome Dr. David Bernard, President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Manitoba.
Kaniibut Wapshki Muko and Dejnakas. My spirit name is Standing White Bear. That name was given to me by Elder Dave Kershane. Buju, Tansi, welcome. Graduands, family members, friends, members of the University of Manitoba community, welcome. We're participating today in Convocation, the traditional recognition of accomplishments that brings closure to university experience. This is not a normal time though, so our experience today is not strictly traditional. We do not have the pomp and ceremony of a grand entrance, or the shared enthusiasm of family members and friends sometimes trying to outdo each other in applauding and cheering for their favorite graduate. I share your disappointment. This will be my last convocation ceremony as president of the University of Manitoba, and I would have liked to see you all face to face for this last time. But we do have the essence of the tradition. The essence is celebrating graduates, and we are pleased to celebrate you and your accomplishments. There are many stories in every graduating class. Some of you came from other countries to be here at UM, and you brought your own life stories and traditions with you. Some will have lived at home with parents, others in dormitories, others with friends or classmates or spouses. Some found their time and their programs flew by. Others felt the hard work would never end. Each of you has a unique and valuable story to tell about your years at UM. As your pasts are varied, so will your futures be. We cannot know yet what you will each go on to do. Your possibilities are excitingly large, but they will not be the same as the possibilities that face my generation or your parents' generation. You will need to embrace some issues, physical, moral, political, ecological. You have the opportunity and responsibility to contribute to shaping a world order that transcends what we have left for you. When you're doing that reshaping, remember that each generation before you was passionate, but each also created unintended consequences. Many of those who came before you were also eager and idealistic, yet were trapped by passions the entailments of which they sometimes understood, but oftentimes did not. Each of you should be mindful of the unintended consequences as you try to ameliorate the mistakes of others, understanding that your generation will likely make its own mistakes or have equally misplaced enthusiasms. We, your university, your families, your friends, are very proud of you. We cannot predict the future, but we know that the prospects ahead of you are wonderful and at the same time a bit daunting. Build relationships that add value to your lives and reshape the world to be better for your children than what those who have gone before you are leaving to you. Embrace the traditions and culture of Indigenous people who were here long before many of us arrived. In this spirit, I want to leave you with a poem. It was written by the American poet David Chetino. This is from a series of poems that feature a wise religious woman with an interesting sense of humor named Sister Mary Appassionata. This poem is Sister Mary Appassionata responds to question from the floor. Question: can God make a stone so heavy he can't lift it? Answer: yes and no. Question. If God knows the future, how can anyone have free will? Answer. I'm not at liberty to say. Question. What's an eternity? Answer. We haven't the time to go into that. Question. Why did God make us? Answer. Looking and hearing, tasting and smelling, touching to wonder, to do what we're born for, love, to question. You doubtless have some wonderful examples close to you, and you should emulate the best that you see in them. You should also know that you were born to question what those who came before you did, what we taught you, how we've lived our lives. In a comfortable, humorous manner, the poet provokes us to think more deeply, more reverently, and with more fun. I encourage you to take the poet's lesson as one tool you can use. Also take adherence to the good that you've been taught as another tool. Using these and other tools wisely, build a better world for your children to graduate into. We look forward to receiving them at the University of Manitoba. You are graduating into circumstances unlike those that other generations have experienced. You will need to find your own way through these circumstances. We have confidence that you will do so. We will all be proud of you if you do that, and this day will be an important marker in the history of our community and our world. In closing, I thank colleagues from all parts of the University of Manitoba with whom I've worked for giving me a wonderful opportunity to serve a cause that I find compelling. I now have the honor to ask, in the name of the University Senate, that Chancellor Anne Mann formally confer the degrees and diplomas earned by the graduates as they have been earned by each of them. Miigwech, Kinanaskomatin, Marcy.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas to which you are severally entitled, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. I also admit in absentia those who have completed the requirements for these degrees and diplomas, but who are not today able to be present. Congratulations, félicitations, Mamuth Takusawin, Gegi Mino Jigem to the class of 2020. You are now officially graduates of the University of Manitoba. We will now honor the graduates with a virtual convocation procession.
Darja Bar. Joanne Lynn Strush. Mark Patrick Morissette. Navjot Singh Pachu. Alexander Jordan Villafranca. Hadisha Piadasa. Carrie Ann Nickel Dust. Helene Schultz. Basma Milad Alud. Navid Koleini. Pema Raj. Divna Kalik. Amani Hamad. Jiachi Yang. Ting Zhou. Aisha Abdi. Sajia Afrin. Catherine Britton Cherniak. Catherine Jill Cooper. Chris Ralph Dash. Mingjie Ding. Dina Marlene Drabeck. Joanna Maria Esselink. Jason Patrick Shea Hurton. Zhen Zhang. Yen Yu Lai. Mary Louise Lee. Annabella Diaz Ferreira Lewis. Laura Elizabeth Masterson. Maria Antonietta Mathwig. Shauna Lee Neufeld. Mahia Payamshad. Anna Catherine Robertson. Yi Wu. Edna Louise Cameron. Manjinder Pal Singh Chahal. Rute de Oliveira Mendez. Cora Elizabeth Dupuy. Trevor Edwin Joseph Ricu. Giovanna Antonella Marchione. Don Doue Miadima. Angela Dawn Rajfer. Kimberly Aline Zeeland. Jordan Sean Lerner. Manisha Bungzi. Chloe Camille LePage. Fadumo Daher Sheikh Osman. Mohammed Rashidul Anwar. Nasrin Ahsan Chowdhury. Justin Wayne Dick. Oluwagbenga Abiodun Fakanye. Allison Yvonne Feely. Silvia Juliana Leon Mantilla. Sarah Catherine Laura L'Esperance. Sanjida Nawaz. Alexi Touchette. Amina Akhtar. Alan Paiva. MD Rashidujaman Rashu. Marie Ashley St. Croix. Nicola Helen Cartwright. Matthew Jonathan Martin. Robin Joy Chaboye Thorington. Rachel Kathleen Hink. Michaela Ember Nickel. Chidalu Arnold Edechi. Amanda Moody. Melanie Rochelle Tillman. Asim Bardwaj. Selena Sultana Pirzada. Zainab Rovemiab. Samira Seif. Pravisha Silwal. Lisa Findley Shiras. Olivia Hirschhorn. Rebecca Christine Whitley. April Gail Gage. Katrina May Martin. Li Ying Chow. Sophia Rokia Turner. Philemon Berhanu Ayele. Dimple Ramesh Bojwani. Katie Jane Dick. Akanksha Gupta. Shelley Dawn Sargent. Surandi Krishna Kumari Wadu Mestri. Cynthia Misako Yamamoto. Adejumoke Sakirat Adewaran. Craig Clifton Brown. Matthew Nathan Decker. Mahdi Ebrahimian Besharat. Yong-Hoon Lee. Alexandra Geraldine Bellamar. Mi Kyung Lee. Avonlea Dion Armstrong Green. Jan Michael Bourgeois. Diego Heraclito Costa. India Vivian George. Paulina Michelle Gonzalez Cervantes. Aaron Michael James Hutton. Min Hee Kang. Elena Joelle Majewski. Erica Morgan Olson. Nolan Dwight Lee Powell. James Douglas Prescott. Scott Alexander Reimer. Karen Santos Galindo Ornelas. Katharina Wolf. Samuel Akinyele Akanbi. Kelsey Barnard. Dorothy Sriporna Choudhury. Jenna Enns. Mark Allen Fuster. Brittany Jones. Michelle Andrea Juarez Barros. Layla Rachel Mian. Ellen Madison Polk. Nabu Musa Sise. Ferdinand Madariaga Gagarin Sullivan. Denise Iris Wadsworth. Ernestine Crate. Nadine Carol Marie McLeod. Nellie Elizabeth Ann Murdoch, Virginia Pateman, Robert Scott Thorsteinson, Scott Andrew Frank Turner, Tess Kiana Ava Aminian, Justin John Antoski Baudouin, Colin Stefan Ayat, David Owen Berg, Rihanna Teresa Dawn Beryl Bissett, Caitlin Alyssa Bartecki, Kaylee Ann Bell, Gia May Basana, Kathleen Christine Bittner, Anna Ruhia Bond, Elisa Marie Borger, Scott Anthony Braganza, Joseph Braun, Samantha Nicole Braun, Cameron Barrett Brown, Kirsten Larissa Bruce, Brian Lucas Buchanan, Tiago Roberto Bueno, Samantha Jane Burkhart, Melissa Ann Butler, Carla Marie Butt, Jared Button, Kaya Riel Genevieve Campanella, Mélanie Valérie Carrière, Michael Massimo Catanese, Rachel Lynn Churka, Justin Stephen Chin, Charlotte Kate Cormier, Megan Taylor DeCuna, Jeremy DeGraff, Stephen Parker Donahoe, Andrew William Dryden, Justin Corey Enns, Angela Kate Epp, Malcolm Henry Ericastilla Sommers, Megan Feliciano, Kristen Jade Flattery, Christopher James Fossen, Justin David Fraser, Joseph Anthony Friesen, Cassandra Godard, Justin Abram Alex Geisheimer, Leanne Ingrid Glabush, Christine Gail Golding, Nancy Coelho Gomez, Kent Corey Gower, Lisa Victoria French Grabe. Megan Jane Grant. Kinley Mackenzie Graves. Robin Eleanor Gray. Priscilla Ann Hagan. Haley Alyssa Ham. Lee Catherine Handoga. Brittany Alexandra Hilton. Lisa Huang. Carlene Joy Ilago. Belinda Bell Jaksic. Ibrahim Jarkas. Calvin Ray Jubenville. Gursevak Kazbia. Michael Christos Anthony Katapodis. Carissa Ann Kirkup. Shelby Mark Kopetko. Julianne Evelyn Christina Kirkatanak. Karen Ann Latimer. Julia Lair. Mark Andrew Jonathan LeBeau. Janet Mann Lee. Thomas Aaron Lewis. Jana Lee. Maria Angela Alexandria Lecandro. Jessica Lynn McClure. Kira Lee McKinnon. Mary Margaret Ann Magyar. Shaylin Arya Maharaj Polia. Nicole Brianne Martins. Rebecca Nicole Martins. Megan Maxfield. Nicholas Sean McDowell. Braden James McInnes. Rebecca Claire McIver. Sarah Jane McKeel. Danielle Marie McManus. Cameron Jackson McNabb. Hannah Josephine McVicker. Shaylin Mary Miller. Timothy Miller. Joseph Anthony John Moore. Nicole Daphne Monroe. Christy Ann Nelson. Jean-Paul Ngabo. Heather Amy Nicolak. Bridget O'Flaherty. Peter James Oliver. Raylene Sean Christina Pacey. Dazreen Paran. Craig Richard Michael Pajak. Rachel Cara Petty. Brittany Lynn Pelland. Christina Adriana Posthumus. Dylan Ragbersing. Kelsey Ray Reimer. Tristan Joel Roberecki. Jocelyn Aurélie Robidoux. Mina Samuel Raphael. Madison Lee Rosenberg. Neil Gideon Sanchez. Rayanne Dawn Saunders. Charna Ann Shuchak. Matthew Paul Sinclair. William Matthew Frederick Smith. Jessica Megan Spearing. Dustin Charles Spiring. Jessica Aaron Steidel. William Richard Kelly Switzer. Mahpara Talat. Helena Nicole Tiginagas. Alexandria Yvonne Townsend. Sean Trudeau. Brittany Melissa Tursky. Maria Belen Wehara. Emily Helen Unrau. Allison Haley Wareham. Cassidy Lee Wegner. Courtney Nicole Wheeler. Kelly Ann White. Brett Casey David Whiteman. Jennifer Lee Rose Winkler. Victoria Lynn Wojciechowski. Tegan Chelsea Wotherspoon. Ainsley Nan Ray. Haley Yozenko. Alexander Carl Zief. Mark Adam Zielonko. Anna Carol Marie Baczynski. Hillary Emma Aquila Bate. Elaine Evelyn Beauchemin. Nicole Marie Billiald. Jonathan James Blake. Shane Bostrom. Conchetta Buoncore. Kelly Ann Burtnick. Alyssa Victoria Coffey. Mandeep Singh Chima. Rhea Lynn Chetterbach. Melanie Dawn Delorme. Amy Gabrielle Dryden. Ashley Jean Dick. Mark Roy Martin Eldridge. Connie Lynn Epp. Ihab Hannah Todari Eskandar. Dana J. L. Falk. Kimberly Ann Friesen. Mitchell Reese Curry Friesen. Sarah Kristen Granger. Michael Paul Hall. Jason Edward Hayward. Charlene Renee Cantilak. Sandeep Kaur. Alexa Sari Klein. Jeffrey Peter Levesque. Morgan Ellen McLennan. Ryan Malik. Mark Aaron McCoy. Corey Don McLennan. Tracy Lee McNish. Maria Amanda Metzlaff. Shauna Lee Monson. Jarrett Paul Miskew. Leon Martin Miskew. Sharman Lee Oja. Rena Powell. Carrie James Peterson. Barbara Jean Petapiece. Nok Lam Huyn Pham. Rebecca Marie Louise Plett. Krista Danielle Reimer. Maya Rosalia Robbins. Kayla Rogala. Karen Michelle Schroeder. Benson Ryan Shapiro. Carol May Shaw. Ranjinder Kaur Sidhu. Laura Lynn Skiba. Heather Mary Stevens Yee. Lori Allison Sylvester. Corinne Kathy Thiessen. Brianna Marion Walls. Michelle Susan Worley. Tanya Carol Thompson. Tosin Rita Marie Ajala. Maria Shenna Dela Cruz Fowney. Kevin John Rosario Fiestan. Alodi Beatriz Cordero Giran. Muhammad Rukhsar Hussein. Luange Chiquina Ingabire. Diorella Inocentes. Isa Rodolfo Manabat. Eunice Camunto Matini. Kambole Mazimba. Damola Anna Owolabi. Jaikishan Prasad. Hannah Marie Prouty. Mariam Razak. Alexandra Ray. Cheyenne Leaf Richards. Anmol Singh Sekon. Nancy Onofwe Balogan. Madeline Jean Beauvais. Justine Joy Palma Panganiban. Larissa Angela Zacharak. Karmveer Singh Bath. Nina Cianflone. Noah Samuel Treyan Corso. Yasmin El Zayat. Ji-Hun Han. Catherine Long. Harmeet Singh Mangera. Hollis Jane Van Nest. Morgan Anthony Winchar. Adil Mazin Abdulrahman Albazaz. Damola Modupe Olua Bayere. Omojomi Omotayo Banjo. Shesan Abiodun Banjo. Keaton Bansal. Manisha Bansal. Mohit Bansal. Shreya Hitesh Barkada. Brian Hui Bui To. June Choi. Liam Tan Duong. Madison Agnes Flamand. Maninderpal Singh Guntu. Ryan Daniel Howarth. Cole Stefan Humphrey. Donghyun Ko. Alicia Ashley Lee. Joël Amédée Lucier. Komal Chala Mahalingam. Derek Ross Milani. Jade Yunmi Park. Kevin Hui Pham. Prabjot Kaur Sekon. Mackenzie Stevenson. Brandon Sean Adam Truthwaite. Veronica Marie Mihick. Joan Renee Marie Saint Laurent, Aaron Benedict Schuzik, Raquel Celinde Marie Bogart, Vanessa Deanna Bromley, Shayna Ann Kuglin Castell, Brooklyn Rochelle Delph, Fatma Noor Emery, Alexis Nicole Zarzuela Francisco, Christine Rose Goodman, Catherine Jane Gunther, Bree Alexandra Hills, Jacqueline Cruz Joseph, Hwan Hee Kim, Rebecca Liss, Angel Grace Malapit, Gul Malik, Jamel Manansala, Lauren Martin, Anne Rochelle Matias, Kayla McMillan, McKenna Brianne Paddock, Whitney Jade Patterson, Priyanka Sharma, Najma Faisal Shire, Holly Sutherland, Talissa Destiny Rain Thomas, Shayla Maurice Welichenko, Myra Ahmed, Allison Catherine Enns Bergen, Lauren Bath, Pascal Emiel Joseph Bogart, Derek Briscoe, Jennifer Ann Brown, Yue Chang, Dominic Chung, Kelsey Gage Connolly, Soo Hyun Kim, Daniel Ethan Croft, Linda Lamb, Tariq Robert Mehmet Lalik, Kevin Lee, Eleni Charmaine Leonardo Lopez, Carmichael Madrigal Mabilangan, Ruochen Tony Mao, Graham Lloyd McInnes, Pamela Jin Lee McIntosh, Marna Bessie McKenzie, Graham Alexander McLeod, Amanala Montazeri Puraga, Edward Sang Hun No, Ashley Brooklyn Olson. Ali Humayun Kadri. Ryan Satya Ramjiawan. Neil Lewis Cooper Reed. Hong Ru Ren. Shubhkarman Singh Sandawalia. Alexander Norman Gordon Schultz. Injun Seo. Prince Pal Singh Sidhu. Monty Maninder Singh. Prabjot Kaur Singh. Achieng Ana Tago. Helen Rawa Teklamariam. Antonia Yeching Ju. Amir Ali. Johanna Alem Azgedom. Emma Claire Avery. Nasser Barakat. Jaspreet Kaur Bassi. Brianne Lillian Agat Berg. Jarrett Douglas Best. Erica Rose Blad. Diane Lynn Marie Busk. Maxwell J. Berg. Tanner Theodore Keith Burton. Martina Ray Ann Sepatelli. Doris Pui Wing Chung. Amy Lee Sizik. Sandeep Singh Devgan. Simarjot Kaur Daliwal. Yovana Georgievich. Cale James Enns. Mate Fazikas. Sean Christopher Fernando. Jonathan Michael Fisher. Janelle Gabriella Frechette. Michael Wayne Fries. Allison Rebecca Furness. Jesse Edward Garber. Vadia Hamidi. Colin Eric Hamlin. Ihor Volodymyr Heda. Holly Elizabeth Hurst. Roy Alexander Hutchings. Joshua Henry Jones. Clayton Brian Coletta. Caitlin Elizabeth Kaltenberger. James Kong. Adam Evan Isaac Cran. Kylie Lynn Lewis. Brittany Mary Lister. Gregory John Longbottom. Amanda Christine Loserbo. Joseph Charles Walsh Ludwig. Joanna Kathleen McLean. Jenna Marie Morozas. Erin Nicole McAndrew. Andrew Kenneth McDermott. Carly Catherine McClellan. Megan Alyssa Marie Morehouse. Andrew Michael John Neufeld. Kate Helena Parkinson. Carrie Ann Lisa Parsons. Divya Parveen. Ryan Richard Fung. Jess Taylor Pauley. Jenna Mildred Elena Poole. Sophia Yu Kwan. Samantha Teresa Reimer. Joel Gregory Ridgway. Taylor Angelique Rusnak.
Jenna Michelle Marie Saburin.
Danielle Victoria Margaret Stepnick. Amber Megan Sukharov Benarok. Isabella Teresa Supel. Kathy Tat. Matthew Kyle Thiessen. Carmen Chi Kwan Se. Jesse Turner. Jamie Walker. Nathan Earl Weeb. Julia Catherine Weens. Isan Wu. Colin Ke Chiang. Pavel Yarmak. Albert Kwok Fung Yung. Boyang Zhang. Jason Zhou. Aminat Mayokun Adedara. Ruvimbo Pearl Alifasi. Maria Regina Alvarado. Kevin Prakash Balkaran. Alana May Bagorio Batista. Brittany Dawn Borns. Jenna Candace Brown. Leah Coleman. Alanis Ariane Reyes Cruz. Erica Joy DeJesus. Jacqueline Del Mundo. Maeve Kathleen Douglas. Alana Catherine Duff. Tamara Chantel Fraze. Elodie Fouraha. Rachel Jordan Gebhardt. Parishail Ufi Gordon. Charlene Bernie Hallett. Bailey Hendry. Svetlana Kus. Heather Ann Lawrence. Richard Stephen Leun. Lacey Angela Marie Manister. Rebecca McDermott. Maria Brenda Montero. Caitlin Dawn Omeniak. Isla Paunovic. Andrea Dawn Pickering. Kelsey May Poirier. Lupna Kari. Kirsty Nicole Telford. Mitchell James Zink. Joan Tochukwu Abazu. Sarah Oluwabusayo Akinyemi. Mary Arjanel Joyce Orculio Alarcon. Stephanie Marielle Alec. Omolola Amao. Omotayo Aremu. Christy Lee Bailey. Taylor Rye Bateman.
Ashley Jeanette Bell.
Teresa Suzanne Bowman. Dana Therese Bradburn. Suzanne Marguerite Hildebrand Brown. Min Trong Bui. Carlos Samanya. Tamara Lynn Chimishin. John Christopher Cruz. Becker Dow. Jedida Rose Villapondo de Guzman. Demi Catherine Deliu. Cheryl Lynn Dimitrioff. Timo Dirksen. Kara Jane Diakow. Nicole Marthe Dion. Christopher Jordan Dirksen. Jacqueline Michelle Dudar. Samantha Bianca Elizaga. Shira Jem Espiritu. Marinella Ballesteros Fabia. Matthew James Walter Farr. Kimberly Gale Fast. Tara Ray Fingas. Kathleen Elizabeth Robb Finlayson. Jared Joseph Fitzpatrick. Camille Gatpandan. Danielle Rose Marie Gitzel. Maria Manette Sebastian Hilario. Bonnie Gabriella Hughes. Denise Joy Ilah. Nirvaniye Aliyah Jaipersad. Heijin Zhang. Liang Jin. Elise Fernande Marie Johnson. Nkechi Angel Joseph. Hannah Rose Collar. Natasha Elizabeth Clausen. Nicole Ashley Clausen. Stephen Clausen. Kirsten Linnell Knish. Jennifer Patricia Lee. Nathan Joseph Stasiu Lepizo. Ji Chao Lee. Amanda Lim. Jasmine Link. Alyssa Faith Luby. Kristen Lynn Abby Lutka. Nico Angelo Matienzo Maligaya. Vera Vanessa May Vergara Mangubat. Erica Barcenas Manim Tim. Brittany Judianne Marion. Majolyn Denise Martin. Kyra Misha Bettino Masung Song. Nicole Marie Lenore Matthews. Vanessa Myra Ann Mazurek. Lu Miao. Jasmine Blue Miller. Elaine Lidney Guevara Moncada. Stephanie Monique Mora. Riley John Nickart. Rolene Andrea Newcomb. Sochima Obi Claire Nweze. Aderinsola Destiny Obafisoye. Olamide Ibukunolua Olarewaju. Ashley Taylor Olson. Olubukola Oluwaseun Omoruku. Cortland Shea Oswald. Michael Renee Supan Pangan. Daniela Sabrina Pilomeno. Kenneth Paulo Galang Pineda. Rachel Lacey Rathbone. Kelsey Ann Reed. Ruby Lynn Claire Rexer. Zarina Reyes. Tim Jason Robles. Christina Mary Lorraine Rosen. Tanvi Sachar. Janina Rasha Varnal Sambilai. Jessica Samanti. Fiona Megan Shields. Mariam Abimbula Shita. Sherry Louise Galang Sigua. Hannah Antonia Irene Smith. Adrienne Abweg Solis. Yuting Song. Hannah Justine Stevenson. Jessica Megan Taff. John Paul Talley. Samika Thivendran. Shayna Angeline Deao Torres. Dui Min Fong Tran. Darrell Monik Arboladura Tudor. Caitlin Rosa Ugot. Jasmine Marie Vallejo. Paige Nicole Vandekerkhove. Jenna Marisa Gerbasi Van Walligam. Christy Lee Vandepoel. Alexis Bernice Joy White. Siwa Sylvia Wu. He Ju. Adama Charlotte Yuande Anozie. Gurleen Kaur Alak. Marinea Colina Bautista. Julia Allison Brigham. Alexander Leonard Brown. Janella Ann Bruno. Carla May Daguman Cabato. Andrell Carta. Kara Catherine Chi Ying Chan. Jonathan Quilban Chinkwango. Hei Bin Cho. Alex Mercedes Duma. Janine Esquivel. Jenna Julie Esteban. Christopher Stefan Ferenz. Deanna Rose Flayton. Mason Gibson. Miriam Nizar Gwindi. Diana Isaac Hanna. Michael Stewart Hillhouse. Ryan Timothy Hnatiak. Anissa Brianna Jocelyn Horkey. Melissa Dawn Ireland. Jacob Kornowski. Lonnie Katurba. Paige Lind Laufer. Haley Laycock. Catherine Minthau Lee. Jimmy Lee. Annie Mei Yi Lee. Wenjuo Luo. Gian Marco Marcial. Catherine Ivana Meba. Renee Annette Marie McCollum. Rachel Elizabeth McLeod. Malcolm James Parker Melnick. Megan Kimberly Miscavish. Tara Caroline Julia Mraz. Victoria Paige Oberek. Vyacheslav Panchenko. Precious Claire Calderon Reyes. Craig Roberts. Tyler Jason Scott. Jennifer Sharshanov. Anna Marie Louise Van Deckercove. Caitlin Jane Wilkinson. Thomas Yee. Sydney Claire Allen. Karen Alyssa Alvarez. Kaylin Brianne Belfour. Juliana Elizabeth Jane Barkley. Leanne Diane Marie Berard. Wenkai Joesh Bo. Hannah Brittany Bishkowski. Lauren Allison Capek. Jennifer Nicole Carrick. Drix Gonzalez Katap. Hannah Marie Cathers. Kyle Bruce Davidson. Kyle Aiden Dela Cruz. Gabrielle Blanche Marie Desrochers. Kelsey Brianna Duke. Evan Nathaniel Fair. Lucas Evan Forsyth. Angelou May Divina Galvez. Liam Alexander Godet Thompson. Kathleen Therese Gauthier. Haley Colleen Gergelli. Michaela James Gibb. Antonia Iveren Gom. Christian Barry Gannett. Sarah Delaney Gunther. Jaden Peter Harms. Nicole Pearl Harrison. Jordan Lee Ernest Habel. Taha Hijazi. Zachary William Gregory Hubert. Kyun Ho Jo. Jennifer Emily Kent. Dominic Shamar King. Simran Klar. Taryn Jessica Kokesh. Heidi Ann Kazusek. Shayla Dawn Krowiak. Huang Nat Kong Lee. Curtis Tristan Leclerc. Tiara Lixie. Christian Madrid. Erin Cynthia Ashton Martins. Kayla Kathleen McMurchie. Marion Patrick Gallego Morales. Danielle Nami. David Adam Niels. Christina Lynn Parsons. Deanna Nicole Passoon. Solano Teodoro Potenza. Damon Michael Reeves. Caitlin Marie Riley. José Annette Rochon. Bryn Nicole Schmidt. Melissa Lynn Murray Sene. Delaney Sigurdsson. Nicole Hawkins Sigurdsson. Krista Claire Sigvaldason. Oksana Sovinska. Caitlin Emily St. Godard. Ilya Sukorukov. Jan Rainier Trokyo Sai. Chantel Amber Thiessen. Nicholas John Thrones. Christine Tran. Preston Wen Tran. Christian Anthony Valetti. Tyler Andre Vinay. Brett Ashley Whitlaw. Megan Tessa Weeb. Miranda Taylor Weil. Michael Davis Worth. Lindsay Wu. Camille Anne-Marie Beauchemin. Jessica Vivian Belts. Lindsay Nicole Bialy. Bin Wei Chen. Justin Donald George Cumming. Matthew Andrew Davis. Mikhail Ronald Dupuy. Robert Tyler Fordyce. Jared Roger Gabrielle. Connor Donald Gemmel. Milutin Hajin. Natasha Kostenko. Lindsay Nicole Kunderman. Mark Lemoyne. Tristan Lemoine Mousseau. Richard Laurent Lesage. Darnell Magaro. Chi Hei Mak. David Brian Moen. Brittany Costa Moniz. Rihanna Elaine Nelson. Joshua David Winter Neufeld. Danielle Joanne Pelletier. Ramin Rezai. Eric Peter Regalka. Jolene Rondo. Joshua Vincent Sterner. Jenna Lee Teixeira. Aaron Tran. Christopher Henry Landon Voth. Thomas Watt. Janine Catherine Rose Zajac. Joel Theodore Allen. Adriana Catherine Chuby. Scott Jeffrey Downs. Naomi Margaret Ann Edwards. Cassandra May Falk. Dylan Gregory Kelly. Julian Matthew Joaquim Lewis. Michaela Danielle Mann. Noah Enrique Mendoza. Marissa Corey Naylor. Erin Alexandra Petreni. Adriana Rajcher. Owen Jeffrey August Schukart. Alexander John Sirant. Kiana Mackenzie Solveson. Brett Tyler Stovin. Daniel David Joseph Tylerfer. Carly Leanne Vigfason. Stephen Baker. Anna Maria Blackmore. Tetiana Haraschuk. Kenneth Andrew Ingram, Rylan Cole Nags, Casey Kurtz, Tristan Joel Martinson, Isaiah Jackson Matuko Passe, Elizabeth Margaret Ann Sadler, Jody Danielle Friesen, Janica Mabel Giesbrecht, Benjamin Luke Craker, Ian Ormiston, Liam Winter Watson Barber, Mai An Dong, Dana Catherine Malenko, Daniel Roeder, Nicholas Michael Allen Stroud, Ross Frederick Gordon Bugden, Nolan Allen Hildebrand, Richard Love, Albert Chen, Svetlana Haragiozyan, Sarah Victoria Luby, Brian Alexander Meads, Kiara Amber Ruth Nathaniel, Kelsey Brianne Ron, Rose Godeliev Sanders, Christina Marie Thanish Smith, Yanji Zhang, George Isaac Baher Kulak, Katharina Fuchs, Monica Linda Halton, Jane Wilson Petroff, Ashley Elizabeth Rock, Rebecca Leah Schroeder, Karen Magnia Anderson Sigurdsson, Tyler Jerome Unrau, Frederick John Warner, Erica Catherine Weeb, Shane Richard Hicks, Jet Russell Palma Panganaban, Fiden Abada, Olainka Catherine Abiola, Allison Amadick, Shazia Nur Amiri, Jennifer Dawn Arnold, Anne Arsenault, Devin Joyce Beaton, Ashley Barbara Beck, Michelle Nicole Berard, Niranjan Singh Bhutal, Vida Jane Boucher, Andrea Gail Bultanishan, Jennifer Dawn Brookman, Sarah Lashia Bruce, Marguerite Ann Butts, Nicole Caillou, Jessica Ghislaine O. Cantillon, Elsa Daniela Chavasco Molina, Michelle Clark, Philip Spencer Collins, Archie William Iglesia Corpuz, Natalie Murray Daba, Taylor Simone Damian, Sherry Dow, Sandy Dominic Dang,
Sherry Lynn Dirksen.
Michelle Nicole Diamond, Danielle Nicole Nistransky, Chelsea Inez Donahue, Andrew James Driscoll, Jillian Faith Dunsmore, Caitlin Janine Dyer, Dina Ellis Cook, Jessa Julia Esteban, Adejoke Yetunde Falola, Adnola Beatrice Femi Davies, Michelle Lena Filion, Marissa Joy Letkeman Finley, Felilor Dale Foro, Kaylee Dawn Gardner, Rose Penny Lee Gerbasi, Jessica Jane Gerstmar, Shannon Elizabeth Gillick, Erin Jane Ginter, Jennifer May Glendenning, LaCosta June Godbout, Kelly Melissa Godfrey, Michael Thomas Grafton, Gurinder Kaur Grewal, Lynn Hash, Brooke Hall, Tiffany Allison Valhansen, Prairie Rose Hapa, Heidi Dawn Harder, Sabrina Hazlitt, Kristen Jean Henry, Alyssa April Krista Huri, Bisala Idrisa, Ritkatmwa Ishaku, Shirin Asim Karamano, Daniel David Kelly, Lucinda Catherine Keno. Gayleen Lynn Keys. Tara Louise Kidd. Stephen John Clausen. Sarah Ashley Klimak. Sarah Braun Klippenstein. Kim Marie Carol Lafreniere. Tamara Lynn Landego. Whitney Dawn Landego. Brianna Ray Lane. Patricia Michelle Laquette. Jaime Maurice Reyes Laug. Maureen Denise Line. Jade Mary May Lutz. Haley Marie Lychuk. Andrea McIntyre. Shana Maki. Kathleen Joy Marshall. Melanie Dawn Martins. Amanda Joy Matheson. Jason John Mayer. Laura May Rebecca McGowan. Matthew Parker McIver. Michelle Lynn Manilo. Sherlyn Muskego. Alice Ndanyuzgwe. Esther Faranmi Okewumi. Charisse Alyssa Anouk Pilling. Blessing Omonye Oselgale. Corey Nadine Osmond. Zoe Pascal Ottenbright Prefontaine. Kata Umtongvichit. Michelle Ray Owen. Brianne Candace Catherine Paquette. Delarine Guru Paran. Richard Peddle. Roshani Pereira. Emily Peters. Erin Elizabeth Phillips. Tia Cherise Pichet. Dusty Rose Pickering. Michelle Catherine Poirier. Amanda Chelsea Pratt. Allison Edith Joan Reimer. Danelle Arlene Caroline Reimer. Christina Rill. Kelsey Ann Robbins. Erin Elizabeth Lenore Roges. Peter Michael Ryan. Charlotte Ann Sauter. Aziza Salim Omar. Mariama Sissay. Chloe Danica Shepard. Elizabeth Marihan Shin. Jeffrey Ajay Xiao. Rena Danielle Simard. Alicia Smith. Stefania Sotiriadu. Jessica Ashley Eve Stefano. Suzanne Nicole Stobie. Nadia Shirazali Sumar. Brianne Natasha Sutherland. Madeline Alexandra Zarek. Anthony Tommy Targby. Kaylee Christine Taylor. Julie Lee Tagg. Kimberly Turchin. Antonia Ulici. Racine Braley Volgardson. Angelica Rose Van Bastelaire. Amy Patricia Linda Vandepool. Tiffany Verdon. Viviette Villar Villavicencio. Angela Lee Wallace. Jeffrey Gordon Warnick. Michelle Renee Williams. Matthew Kenneth Wolgram. Caitlin Laurel Young.